happy are you with your performance? If you can, I know it just happened, but if you can give us sort of your feedback on how you looked out there and what you were able to achieve.
Man, it was, it's everything you can dream for. Like the last 2 fights, I took minimal damage and, had great victory. So that's all I need in this fighting game. Like take the least amount of damage and, do the most amount of damage. And both of my opponents, these last 2 opponents, are going home with stitches. So, I was calm, controlled, collected. I saw everything that was coming and just stalked him down. I knew that, it didn't really seem like he wanted to fight. He was just kind of backing up and on the back pedal the whole time. So he didn't want to actually fight me. He was just trying to survive. And I feel like it's kind of been like that for a lot of opponents I've been through. So I'm just here to start facing better and better people. He was a vet. He was tough, 19-fight vet. So I went out there and finished one of the toughest opponents I fought in the first round. So.
You had a lot of blood on your elbow. Was there a cut there, or was that?
I think that was from him because when I had that darts locked up, I think it was on the side of where the leak was. I think it was just coming down to my elbow. But
and overall, how was the experience fighting in this card? I know you were supposed to be on the main card, and there was a change there, but understandably so. They moved up.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Fight. So how'd you react to the news? How was that? Because I know.
I made a funny little TikTok about it. That I got kicked off the main card, but I had no hard feelings. It's funny. I like making jokes of it. To me, it doesn't matter what part of the card. I could be the first. It could be the last fight. It doesn't matter to me. I just go out there and do my job, and I'll just keep winning fights and keep moving myself up the card. And PFL's gonna have to put me up on higher cards. So it was a great experience. Like this was my very first fight to be fighting for on the finals. So just that itself, fighting at the same cards like Fabian Edwards, and then alongside my teammates Tyler Ray, he had an amazing performance, and then Impa Kasanganai too, amazing fights right there. So just fighting alongside them was just awesome.
By the way, you still fought above Impa.
Yeah, I made fun of him twice because I was like, hey, I'm above you on the card, but he's a great guy. I love Impa.
Lastly, what's next? Is there a date, an opponent, maybe a tournament next year? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm ready for anything. Get me in there as soon as possible. Whatever PFL has planned for me, I'm cool with that. Paul Hughes has a big fight coming up too, so I'll probably be helping him out for his camp against Usman Nurmagomedov in the rematch. He wants me there, so I'm a great stylistically good for Usman. So I might be out there in Dubai, so it'll be fun.
This may sound like a bit of an odd question. Your face is very clean. Do you feel like you've been through a fist fight?
No, not really. I mean, he hit me once or twice in the face, but no, my whole body feels healthy, fine. It's just like I said, there's nothing more I could ask for other than coming out clean and, making it violent as possible and getting out there quick with a paycheck.
For people who may never go through it, can you just talk about getting a submission like that, going out there in front of the whole crowd, it's being streamed on TV, and choking someone out?
It's amazing, man. I mean, just doing the walk itself, all these people that watch on TV, that comment online, all these trolls, whatever, they don't see what we go through, the mental struggles, the weight cuts, and everything leading up to the fight. But even just walking out there, I was soaking it all in. I was very emotional just walking out by itself. I was just in love with the moment, and I put all my faith and trust in God, so I know He has my back. And I just went out there with full confidence, and I did my thing. And if you are online hating on people, that's you've never stepped in the cage. You don't know what we go through. Thank you so much.
Alexei, congratulations on the victory. Obviously, great performance tonight. Do you feel like that showed the PFL a little bit? You might see yourself in the tournament next year?
100%, yeah. Fighting a 19-fight veteran, like I said, I mean, he's been in the game. He's fought in Bellator before. He's been in the game for a long time, and I took him out there quick, and I could tell right away he respected my power, and that's why he was on the back foot so early. And I know my skill set. I know I'm good everywhere. I'm good on the feet. I'm good on the ground, as you can see. If I'm in the tournament next year, that'd be a blessing, and I'm ready.
And as we can see, we definitely saw the submission tonight. But what are some of the things that we didn't get to see that you'll show next time?
Definitely the striking, here and there. I love to strike, and that's what usually sets up my submissions, but I did land that nasty knee that led to the submission. As soon as I hit him with that knee, I recognized that he wasn't a grounded opponent yet, so I threw that knee out right away. I felt his whole skull almost like crack against my knee. I was scared for him. I was like, whoa, I hit that knee a little hard. But yeah, I knew it right away. Like as soon as I hit that knee, I locked up that Doris. I knew like I could feel his body kind of like give out a little bit. So I was like, I took my time with the Doris and slowly started squeezing like an anaconda. And yeah, it ended up well tonight.
The last one for me, obviously, you had like a couple teammates
Yeah.
fighting on the card here tonight. What's it like when you're all training together, peaking together, preparing for tonight's card?
It's the best thing in the world. I love being on cards with my team because we're all here to support each other and motivate each other. And we're all in the training room. Like, it's our full-time job, man. Like, we're in there day in, day out, and people don't see that struggle. But it's awesome, especially having people like Impa, there for Fight Week. He's such an amazing human being, and it was just a hell of an experience, and I enjoyed all of it. Thank you.
Alexei, congrats. Just
Thank
one
you.
question for me. So you're 7-0 now. You've had much of your pro career here in the smart cage.
All of it.
Essentially, all of it. You've grown up here in the PFL.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be a homegrown talent, and how important do you think that is moving forward for you in your career?
It's like I'm in a place where it's like very rare to have the opportunity that I did growing up with PFL since my professional debut. Just and I feel like being in a big promotion with all the lights on you, all the cameras, all the pressure, like it just makes me a better fighter. And I know like when I'm eventually in the tournament, like I'm going to be so much more calm. I'm going to be so much more collected. Like even though I only have 7 fights, which isn't that much, like I can feel that fight by fight every time I go out there. It's just like another day of sparring. I go in there, I know what to do, and I trust in my skills. So.
Do you expect to become the new face of PFL as you move forward? We see Thad Gene, Dakota Ditcheva, have become these superstars being homegrown. What do you see for yourself?
I do. Obviously that's always the goal. Like I want to be the best in the world. I want to be fighting the best in the world, and I want to prove a point. And I know that, I've been working for this my whole life, so I know that it is 100% doable. I believe in myself. I believe in my team, and I train with the best in the world every single day, and that's all I need. So I'm really excited for the future. Good? Oh, there you go. My man, what's up? Good to see you, man.
Every time we talk, I ask you about the slow progression of where you're at, but when you're the final fight on the early card, you mentioned it earlier, you think you've stated your case now that you're a main card marquee fighter for this company?
100%. Like, I make people bleed, I make people bleed. 2 opponents in a row are going home with stitches, like I said. So, I want to keep, like I said, to be honest, like I don't care what part of the card I am, so I just want to go out there, I want to keep performing, and I want to keep winning fights. That's it.
You were just asked about your growth throughout here in the company. What is the thing you're most proud of about being part of the PFL and just how your career has progressed?
Man, I'm very proud or happy of the team and the people that are in PFL. Like, just the community itself. Like, Ray Sefo and Greg Savage and all these guys. They're just amazing human beings, and I love being around them, and it just feels like at home, So, yeah, it's just such a blessing to be in such a big promotion at such a young age, and 7 fights in at 24 years old. I got a lot of fights left in me, so I'm excited for what the future holds.
This year feels like a big change for the company, not just because they changed the format into a World Tournament final or a format, but that they're really getting behind the stories of the fighters and really investing in fighters like yourself. Do you feel that as you continue to grow and progress in the company that this year, maybe more than ever, your story and your career journey has been told correctly as you move forward?
Yeah, but I feel like there's still a lot that people don't know, and eventually people will find out. People are already finding out more and more about me. I post a lot on TikTok about my life, my upbringing, and where I came from, essentially. So, I can't wait for people to find out more about me and just my background. A lot of people don't even know I'm Russian. So it's I'm really excited to have more and more growth and more fans find out about me, and that's why I do TikTok for. That's what I do social media for. I want to inspire the youth and have people you know my story and know my upbringing.
So then I'll end on this. What's one part of your story that you want the PFL, the fight world, and your fans to know about you right now?
Man, just know that I am going to be the best in the world, and that's going to be my story, and I know it. Just follow along, hop on while it's early, because the train is leaving, it's going, so you got to hop on board and ride with me throughout the whole thing. So I will be a world champion, and we can watch this interview back and maybe even play it in the finals. So I will be the best in the world. I promise you that.
It's a fun train to follow. So
thank you so much.